microphone is on. I'll turn your microphones on now as well so that I don't forget. Right, good evening. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are here in the chat, please let me know. Unfortunately, the chat system has chosen a dark blue colour for everybody this evening. So it means I won't be able to see everybody's name in the chat, but that's fine. That's fine. I've got my other chat window up. So yeah, let me know. Thomas says all sounds good here. Right, so dominant species marine. Yes, we played this last Friday. Yes, we got a rule wrong or two. So we're playing again. Graham's joining me again. Good evening, Graham.
Hello.
Now, we did say last time this was so good we need to play it again soon.
Yes, it was. And still is.
So we're doing this for two reasons. One, because we wanted to, and two, because we got a slight couple of rules wrong.
Yeah, it was still an enjoyable game.
It was a very enjoyable game. Yeah, and it worked in our own way, even though it was completely wrong. Oh, the screen says too many bones. That's interesting because I did change it. Oh yeah, here we go. There you go. It now says dominant species marine. Thank you. I changed it on the template, but forgot to activate the other the other template. So there we go. Now Rick's joining us tonight.
Yes, I'm here as a noob.
Yeah, but you have played dominant species.
I have.
Didn't you win when we played dominant species?
I did.
Right. Well, there we go then.
That's why I was at 100% record. I thought that's it now.
Yeah, but you've never played dominant species marine.
I have not.
And we've gone over the differences. With you. So because last week was more of a tutorial and playthrough, we're just going to mostly jump in tonight with the playthrough. If you do want to watch last week's video, just be aware that we got a couple of rules wrong, specifically the speciation rules. So whenever you speciate, you get a number of cubes depending on the terrain type, and we got that completely wrong last time. So yeah, if you do watch last week's video, for the first 2/3 of the video, we got it wrong. In fact, we then carried on getting it wrong for the rest of the video because we wanted to keep playing the same way. Right, okay then. So we are up. I am playing the reptiles tonight. Graham, you're playing the
cephalopods.
Cephalopods. Rick, you're the crustaceans.
Crab, snip, yeah.
Let's have a look at our cards. Do you want to know what elements we've got up here, or can you see them clearly enough?
I'm seeing them. They're fine. Populating my board while you're talking.
Right, because if you needed me to zoom in, let me know. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's it. Trait cards. So I have 3 traits that I've got, and I think I think I'm going to go with. Oh, I don't know. It's tricky.
We just choose one, don't we?
Yes.
We just choose one. Okay, I'm going to choose that one. Okay, so what have you two chosen?
I'll have camouflage.
Camouflage. At the end of each Wanderlust or Tectonic's action by an opponent, you may put one new species from your gene pool onto the newly placed tile. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Rick?
Oh, I liked the sound of the carnivorous crabs, so I'm going to go for carnivore.
So you're going for carnivore. Sounds like you can eat people. Your species are never endangered on any tile containing 2 or more opposing species. Ah, right, okay. So if you can't survive from the elements, as long as there's 2 other species there, you're okay. And I have chosen solitary. So every time a tile is scored where I have exactly 1 species, I get a point. There we go.
Well, that's quite nice with the reptiles because they often score well for like second place and so on because of the food chain.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're up. We've got 5 action pawns each. Nobody starts with any special action pawns. We all start with 0 points. The domination value of all of the elements is 1. And Mr. Howard, it is your turn first.
Right, I've got to decide what I want to do.
You do. You do indeed. I need to have a look at the board because I populated this, but I haven't actually looked at it myself. So we've got abundance, and let's go through these elements again. Plankton, sponges, algae, and worms. And abundance is putting something on the board. Adaptation, we've got sun, worms, sun, which is adding elements to your species so that you can survive better. We have speciation, sun, plankton, worms, and sponges. We have wanderlust, which is adding a new tile to the board. We have plankton, sun, and worms. And then we have competition, and we have evolution. Right. Okay. There's a discussion in the chat about what is a cephalopod. So there we go. If we can keep that going for the next couple of hours, that'd be great.
Or squiddy kind of fella.
Yeah.
Squiddy kind of fella. Octopus, that sort of thing.
Yeah. People with no backbones.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So.
How rude.
I know, right? I think I wanted to do. So, remind me again. So, adaptation.
Adaptation is adding one of these 4 elements, adding it to your mat, which will improve your chances of surviving in certain places, but also will increase your domination value.
So I was thinking I was get a 3rd pinky thingy.
Right. I mean, generally speaking, and Graham might correct me on this, but strategy-wise, you want a variety.
The problem with that, though, is the suns are about to go into regression.
Yeah, the problem is with the suns, if you adapt to the sun this turn, unless all 3 of us do, they're going to move down, which means at the end of next turn, you're going to lose one unless you put a marker here.
Yeah.
So... But yeah, if you have 3 worms, it means you will... I mean, you're already able to survive in these areas because of the worms. Taking a 3rd one is going to increase your domination value in worms, which means you're more likely to keep hold of the special pawn when you get it.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. You want to do that?
So, yeah.
Now, you can go in any of the spaces. I think you probably want to go in the left-hand one.
Yeah.
And you take that, and you've adapted to eating worms. Or more worms, even. More worms.
I love worms.
Right.
Well, that's my move ruined.
Oh, we should, yeah. Yeah. Fairly obvious first move. That's the other reason for taking it, is to deny it to us.
That's probably, to be fair, an even better reason for doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to.
What am I good? I'm good at sun and sponges. Right. Okay. Gotcha.
I think. Well, I want to do that. These elements are all wrong.
I can change them if you want. Weren't they wrong last week?
I'm going to speciate around. Oh, I can move, I guess. Yes. Abundance. You know what? Yeah, I'll abundance instead.
Okay. Which one?
Well, we'll put out the coral. Is it coral?
The sponges.
Sponges, sorry. The sponges. Yes.
Where are the sponges going?
They are going at the intersection of sand, plain, and open ocean.
There.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Done.
My go. I am going to speciate around the sun. I'm going to choose this sun here. So I put 4 on the land. Is that right?
No.
That's the rule we got wrong last time. So it's 1 on the land.
Yeah.
2 on the seagrass meadow.
Yeah, and 2 on the reef.
And 2 on the reef. There you go.
That looks trickier.
Done. Back to you, Rick.
So I think I'm going to.
Oh, the other big difference, just because Rick's learning the game, in the original dominant species, the survival and the extinction events happened at the end of the round. So you knew exactly when it was coming. Now, every time somebody chooses the evolution action and scores one of these cards, a new card will come out. If that card has a dead fish on it, an extinction event happens immediately. If the card has a fish on it that's not dead, you get a survival event. The important thing is, if you were to move your cubes into an area where they would be endangered, you've got to be very careful now because the extinction events could come out at any time. But you are allowed to survive in an endangered area until the extinction event happens. So yeah, that's the other big difference.
I'm going to speciate then.
Okay, around which element? Plankton, worms, or sponges?
Worms.
Worms. Okay, and choose a worm hex on the board, which is that one. And you can populate in all 3, which I assume you want to, but it is optional. So you get 4 in the open ocean. Sand is 3. And the coral reef is 2. If you ever want to speciate for less than the max, just let me know. There we go. Okay, you're done.
Why did you invite him?
Yeah. So basically, I put a message out earlier on today to say,
anyone want to win?
Who is going to do exactly what Graham wants to do one turn earlier? And Rick said, me.
Well, Paul did message you saying, make sure you, do it for Graham. All right.
Well, that's just annoying. I mean, I'll still basically do what I was going to do, but we'll speciate around the sponge instead, which just means I don't get to put any on the coral reef.
Okay. You're going to speciate around the sponge.
The sponge I just placed, yeah.
Sponge you just placed. So you get 4 in the ocean.
Yeah.
3 on the sand plane.
Yes.
Right.
And that's it.
I'm going to fix the chat. So bear with us a minute. I need to click on a couple of things in order to do this. I need to click on that. Then I need to click on this. Then the settings.
The colours, the names.
Right, the chat's going to disappear. All right, now the chat's going to come back. And hopefully this time, well, it should be a different colour. It will pick a different colour for the chat. It's a real pain. It's a real pain. It's the Streamlabs chat plugin and you don't have any options. So somebody put something in the chat and we'll see what colour it shows up as.
I've just put an H by accident.
A H, that'll do. Yeah, H will do. And don't forget, Rick, you can retrieve your pawns at any time. There you go, we got bright green. That's good. Yeah, you don't have to wait until you've played them all.
Okay.
So, what do I want to do now? I think kind of wanted to do some wandering. The pain that wandering is before migration. That's also a pain as well. Now, Tectonics is placing vents on the board, isn't it? Isn't as good as it used to be. So I think I do want to Wanderlust. I just don't know where. So I'm going to Wanderlust. I am going to choose the sun. And I am going to put on... I'm going to put on an open ocean because it's loads of points. Because you get points based on the tile itself and how many other tiles it is adjacent to of the same type. So I'm going to put it there, which gets me 10 points because that's the bonus for four hexes.
Yeah,
I got 10. And I get to put a sun on it. And I'm going to put it there. No. Yes. Ooh. It's either there or down here. But that's relying on... Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the sun right down there.
We get another Wanderlust tile now.
We get another Wanderlust tile, and it is another open ocean.
Good.
Okay, that's my go done.
And you can move things in if you want to, can you? Or you can't.
Yeah, so in turn order or food chain order?
Food chain order.
Food chain order. Anybody who is on an adjacent hex to the one that I've placed, can now move in there. So I can't, because I don't have anything in there. Graham, would you like to move any or all in there?
I would die, so I will not.
Okay. And Rick?
When do you check for food availability? Straight away?
Only when a card comes out that has a dead fish on it.
I see. I'll move.
And remember, everything that dies in this game is out of the game.
Right. I'll move to 2 cubes down.
Okay.
Straight
so
down.
they are endangered.
Straight down? Oh, is that
No,
right?
only onto the hex that I placed.
Okay.
You want to do that?
No, change your mind.
Okay. Right. So that's the end of my Wanderlust action.
Thinking about it.
Now, in theory, I can use camouflage.
You
to put
could
one
use your
in there.
camouflage.
Again, it would be endangered.
It would be endangered.
And I don't see that changing in the short term, so it's probably just suicide, so I won't.
Okay. Right, Rick.
I'm not a copycat, honest. But I'm
You're
going to
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust. Yeah.
The other open ocean.
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah. With a
You can go off some people.
a pink thingy.
Worms. Right. Where do you want to put it?
Well, if I put it right in the middle of the 3.
There.
No, down right one.
There.
There.
Okay. And now in food chain order, anybody who is adjacent to that can move in.
That's me first, isn't it?
Now you can eat the sponges.
Can eat the sponges, so I can survive in there. Well, it's hard to know how many to send in, isn't it? I will send 1 into it from the other open ocean.
Okay. Rick?
I will send 2 in.
From?
Well, I can 2 different places, can't I?
Yes.
Yes, anywhere adjacent.
1 from each.
1 from each. Okay. And then
I'll put a freebie in as well.
you can use your camouflage. There he was. He was there all the time.
Secret squid.
Secret squid.
Right. The new tile is a kelp forest. Bruce has joined us in the chat. It's good to see you, Bruce. And yeah, congratulations on today. Bruce's wife gave birth this morning. So congratulations, Bruce.
You'll have a surprisingly large amount of time now with a brand newborn while it sleeps and feeds. Points. That's what I haven't moved.
You're on 10. Right, Graham.
I haven't bothered tracking the points. I'm trusting Paul to do that. I'm copying everything else. Right. Am I doing this really stupid move? Who does it annoy? I think it annoys both of you.
It's got to be a good move then, hasn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to do an evolution action, please. And I'd like the second of the sands.
Okay, so you score the sand.
Yep.
So whoever's got the most is 3 points. Second to most is 2 points. And if it was a tie, Rick, it goes in food chain order. So Rick, you get 2 points. And then because you scored points from the evolution action, you now choose one of the cards.
Trophic Cascade, please.
Trophic Cascade. Select a tile. Remove X elements from that tile where X equals the slot this card occupies. Now, Rick, he's chosen card number 4. You cannot just choose any card. The position of where you place your evolution marker.
5. Yeah.
So if you were to choose position 1, you could only do card number 1. Right, okay. So which tile are you selecting, Graham?
Coral Reef.
Okay, and you're removing 4 elements from the coral reef.
Yep, everything except the sponges and the snails.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So suddenly, lots of things are endangered.
That feels like an evil move, but I'm
thankfully
perfectly content with it.
I can eat the sponges. Yeah, and then they slide down, and now we get a new card. And the card, right, first of all, there isn't a dead fish or an alive fish on it, but it is a, when this card enters play, remove all worms from the action display. So that worm goes from there, and that one goes from there. Yep.
Some moves down. What's that one called? Annelids.
Annelids. Yeah. Right. My go.
That should give you both something to think about.
It's fine. All right. Oh, domination. I'm going to cover up the third domination space. Can't choose it. So I'm choosing domination. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh, this is terrible. This might not work at all.
Yeah, you can dominate the sponges.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could steal it straight back off me.
Yep.
You wouldn't do that.
Well, no, I won't, because I imagine what will actually happen is I will think about doing it, and then Rick will take my move.
What, and Rick will dominate something. Well, he might
and I'll
not.
do something else entirely. He might not.
He
no,
might not. That's the problem.
There's plenty of other options. Yeah.
But it is a problem if I... Yeah.
Dead fish look like meant on the card.
It's on the bottom right.
Yeah, what does it mean?
That's the extinction action.
Okay. Not the live fish. What's the
The
live
live fish means that whoever's got the survival card will score points. So I'm actually going to retrieve. And my action is to retrieve.
That's an
There
early
we go.
retrieve.
Which means I slide my cube across. Yeah, but there's a reason why.
I'm going to have an early retrieve as well, because I'm already right down the bottom.
Well, you were there, but you could have done the domination next.
Yeah.
So, Rick, you're next.
Really reading what these 5 cards do.
Oh, to decide if you want to do an evolution action or not. Remember, you can only take a card if you score points from the area that you're scoring.
No, I think you need to have one non-endangered species in the.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Which might not mean. So it might mean you haven't scored points out of it.
Right. Okay.
Also, bear in mind you can score points. You could get first place for having the most cubes in there, but if they were endangered, you wouldn't get the card.
You wouldn't get the card. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thriving, that's the word.
Thriving. Non-endangered.
Non-endangered is thriving. What does Carnivore say? Never endangered. Okay.
Never endangered on a tile containing 2 or more opposing species. So if these elements weren't here, these cubes would not be endangered because they can eat the squids.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's do an evolution.
On
number 3.
Sand.
Sand.
Okay.
Suits me.
Is that because you want card number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So you choose the sand plane. Graham gets 3 points. You get 2 points. And now you can take card 1, 2, or 3.
Number 3 sounds good.
Okay. So you eliminate 3 opposing species anywhere on Earth. Replace each species eliminated with one of your own. So who are you going to eliminate? This is an evil game.
We've had the more evil cards turn up early this time.
We have.
We did last time. They all turned up in the last round.
Yeah.
And then we just ruined the board.
Let's get rid of. I've got 3, haven't I? So let's get rid of 1 cephalopod in the open ocean, in the middle one. So it's only 2 left there.
Yep.
Place it on one of mine. And 2 reptiles in the coral reef.
2 reptiles in the coral reef, eh? Shocking.
Those cubes are out of the game.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
Right, cards slide down. Let's see what we get. We have disease. While this card is in play, animals lose 1 point whenever one of their endangered species is eliminated. Right. Graham, you're up.
Well, I probably dominate something. So I will dominate the. Let me have a look. So if I dominated the snails, I'd have a score of 4. And if I dominated the sponges, I'd have a score of 4.
Yes.
All right, I'll dominate the sponges just because they're the only ones contested.
You dominate the sponges. Sponges goes up to 4, and you get a special action pawn for the sponges.
Yep.
Okay. Right. My go. I am going to speciate around the sun. And I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to have 4 cubes in there. 4 cubes in there. And 4 cubes in there. There we go. Done. Rick.
So I'm going to retrieve.
Okay, so you get all of your things back. And we slide your cube over. And that's you done. Now, Graham, do you want to dominate again?
Might as well.
Okay.
Yep.
You dominate again. You dominate the other one, which is the gastropods.
Yep.
And you get the special action token for the gastropods.
Yep.
Okay, right. Me. Well, indeed. Do we do speciation again? Or do we do migration to save my little thing on the land? Because this hydrothermal vent is actually, anything on here right now is endangered because there's no elements around it. Yeah, getting things on the board is a bit tricky. Ah, there is the tectonics action. I could choose that. I could get that. That could work. Yeah, okay, I think I can't dominate because Graham's chosen there. Not speciator on the sponges because that's there. Don't really want a Wanderlust at this stage. I can't put one of those on it. Might do Tectonics. So Tectonics can go anywhere on an edge. Doesn't have to go next to something else. But I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do the Tectonics action. I'm going to take a hydrothermal vent. I'm going to put it here. So 3 of those go back to my gene pool. That goes on there,
nice.
Which means I have the survival card. Because I have the most cubes on vents.
And 3 points.
And I get 3 points because it's, yeah, next to 2 things. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Rick.
I'm going to abundance with a, whatever the green one is.
Algae.
Algae.
Okay, where are you abundancing?
On the bottom right-hand corner of the coral reef.
Down there?
Yep.
Okay. Over to you, Graham, with your special action pawns.
Well, I have them. There's still an argument for refreshing now.
Yeah. That will trigger a reseed.
It will trigger a reseed. Because you're already all the way down there. Then I could also choices. Right, I think we'll start by doing the special version of Wanderlust.
Using the gastropods or the sponges?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Special version of Wanderlust.
Yep.
Okay, where would you like to wander to?
So I will place a kelp forest.
Left stack or right stack?
Left stack.
Okay.
Next to the let's put it next to the sand plane.
Yep.
And the kelp forest, obviously.
Gets you 3 points.
That gets me 3 points. I will. Shall I put some plankton on? Yeah, why not? Let's put some plankton on.
Where's the plankton going to go?
We'll do the intersection of the 3 tiles.
Okay, there you go.
Even though it doesn't do anything at the moment, it might be interesting later on.
The new tile that I revealed is sand plane.
Sand plane.
Yeah. And then
Right.
you get another go.
I guess another go.
Can we move into that kelp forest? if we
Oh,
want to?
yes, we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Food chain order.
Which is
Orange
me first.
first.
I am not.
The only thing there right now is some plankton.
Yeah, I'm also not.
and I haven't got a secret squid there.
Right. And now you're having your extra go?
And then I'm having my extra go. Sorry, hang on. Just missed a bit of the one of your turns. Right. Okay. That's better. The hydrothermal vents on the board on my copy now. I think what we'll do with the other pawn is eeny, meeny, miny, no. It's tempting to do that. Yeah, we'll evolve in the other sand.
Okay. So you get 3 points.
Yeah.
Rick gets 2 points. It's 3 times you've scored that.
The sand, yes.
Card 1, 2, or 3?
Probably 3. Let me just check.
Symbiotic, we're all going to get a random element.
No, it'd just be me.
Hmm?
Your animals that have fewer elements than you. I only have 3.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just you will get a new
It would
one.
just be me random elements.
Mm-hmm.
It's not tectonic shift. It could be habitat, which would be funny.
Could.
I could remove that sun. I mean, that just feels like picking on you. It's an amusing move.
It is.
Oh, I'm astonishingly tempted. It also lets me put a snail on.
Thomas is asking, when will the reseed phase happen? Yeah, so it'll happen once all the cubes are over in this right-hand side. So we're just waiting for Graham to do a retrieve action, and as soon as he does, we get a reseed.
I think instead, actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to do habitat.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pick on you. I'm going
Thank
to
you.
take that worm off instead.
This one?
Yeah, there is only one.
My worms.
Worms
Yeah,
are
well,
gone.
I coexist with you there, you see.
And now, what would you like to add on?
Oh, wait. He's like a carnivore, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not going to remove your cubes, but he can survive off eating just a little bit of you.
No, I'll remove the sun. Go on, remove the sun.
Oh, that is...
Blame his carnivore.
That's like... Oh, dear. I think that might be game over for me already.
You'll be fine.
You think?
Just move. Or... Oh, that's okay. I don't know.
If the next card is an extinction card, that's game over for me.
Be a short game.
Yeah. Right, where are the gastropods going?
They are going at the intersection of land, kelp forest, and coral reef.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's slide them down and see if I'm out of the game. And it is not an extinction event. It's semi-aquatic. When this card enters play, remove all sun elements from the display.
Oh, so you can't replace it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, my next move is reseeding anyway, so it's not going to.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect anything because I've got no choice now but to do a retreat.
Right. So yeah, I am going to have to move because I can't add anything on the board. My other option is to do... Well, no, because there's nothing here. And I could add a... yeah, so it's going to have to be migration. But I can't survive off any of this. This is the problem. This is the big problem. All I can do is eat sponges.
Yeah.
So we are going to have to do 5 movement. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Remember, you've got one at the top that's endangered as well.
Yeah, but five. Okay, so I've moved 2 into here, 1 into here, and 2 into here. Okay, that's me done. Rick.
See, no sweat.
It's time to go round to match yours.
It's the fact that the disease card is in play. So if I'd have lost 9 cubes, that's 9 points.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just losing the cubes. It's the fact that, yeah, I'd lose all the points.
Someone did ask the other day if this game was mean.
Oh, very, very mean. Absolutely.
And I wasn't sure how to answer. It is.
Yeah.
The thing
is,
it can be, but you rarely do. I mean, unless someone's way in the lead, you rarely do things just to pick on them. You generally do them to prove your own position. My main decision there was, oh, this is actually a way of getting a snail on the board.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I then picked the thing that did the most damage.
Did the most damage, yeah.
But that was not why I did it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of running out of things to do because all the stuff's gone.
Well, I'm about to reseed, so you probably just don't want to go down the board too far, I guess.
No, I'm going to speciate at that's the blue one, whatever the blue one is.
Plankton.
Plankton.
Oh,
There's only 1 plankton on the board.
Yeah.
So would you like to speciate in either of the kelp forests and or the sand plain?
I can do all of them, can't I?
You can.
Yeah.
But anything in the kelp forest would be endangered.
Well, yeah, because there's no other people there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do the sand plane.
So 3 on the sand plane. Right. So Graham.
I have to retrieve.
You retrieve. You get all of these back. And your 2 special ones.
Yep.
That moves your marker over, and now we do a reseed. Right, okay, so go through the steps of the reseed again.
Yep, so first of all, remove all elements on Earth that are surrounded by exactly 3 vent tiles. That's nothing.
None.
Perform the regression action. There's nothing in the regression box that move things into it, but we threw away all the suns, so that doesn't happen. We move stuff from abundance into autotrophs. And now we throw away all the other elements.
All of the rest of it, of which there's only 3.
Location, what are they called? Terrain markers.
Terrain.
I think I'm just going to pay attention to your stream now, Paul. Well,
okay.
I'm trying to keep up on it.
Okay. Right. So tiles coming out are as follows. In abundance, we have algae, 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 and plankton, which is of no use whatsoever. All right.
Well, you eat algae.
I don't mind algae.
I don't.
Tasty stuff.
Adaptation. Worms, sun, sponges, and gastropods. Okay, next, speciation. We have gastropods, which I'm already on, plankton, which Rick's already on, algae, and plankton. And then in Wanderlust, we have sun, sponges, and sun. I've been keeping that up my sleeve. Right, the terrain tiles. In competition, we have kelp, mount, and land in that order. And then in evolution, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have reef, then mountain, then 2 sand again.
That sand plane's going to win us the game.
And then vent. Right. And then it's my go.
It is.
Well, that's a shame. Well, I was hoping for a land to come out in the evolution. That I could grab a nice, quick load of points. Unfortunately, it didn't come out. but mountain did. So I think, although I don't want to trigger an event, I really don't. But it's so tricky. It is so tricky. And I can't get a new one on the board because that would mean going backwards. I don't have any special action pawns. I don't really want to waste another turn on retrieving. I can't move again because I chose the 5. So, yeah, I think I am going to choose evolution and I'm going to choose the mount space. So I'm going to choose this. I get 5 points. I'm up to 18. And I can choose tile card 1 or card 2. I could choose the symbiotic. The tectonic shift. Is that actually any good for me? I think it might be. No, I'm going to choose symbiotic. So I get a random tile out of the bag. Be good.
Yes.
Be good.
No one else does, do they?
No. Okay, the tile is. Oh.
More sun.
More sun. What a complete waste of time. Right. Slide the cards down. The new card is not an extinction level event. Thank you for linking. Oh, it's Bountiful Habitat.
Bountiful habitats.
I survived. Why is there a sun in front of me? That should be in there. Okay. Rick.
Interesting. Well, how many cubes have I got left?
You have
Loads, don't I?
well loads, but
Still.
16. Not that loads.
I was potentially early there.
Yeah, we need more elements on the board. Unfortunately, it's all full of algae.
And there's no
There's no algae in adaptation.
there's no algae in adaptation.
Yeah.
What's the special version of that action?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Oh, I've got it on the back of the survival card. The special adaptation is the new element may replace an existing one on your animal.
Oh, okay. So
it's not very good, is it?
Oh, okay. I thought it might be anything you like from the bag.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yes. I'd probably be grabbing it in order to adapt to adapt to
algae. Yeah.
So, domination.
Yep.
Yep. You do dominate the worms.
Which element would you like to dominate?
So if you dominate the worms, you'd have a domination score of 3. You have
3 multiplied by 1.
Yeah.
Whereas if you dominated the algae, you'd have 1 multiplied by 3.
So either way, it would go on the 3. Now that only matters for endgame scoring and potentially someone stealing it off you.
Yeah.
Let's go with the worms.
So you're going to dominate the worms. The worms go to 3, and you get the special action pawn for the worms. Okay, Graham. Completely open action.
Yes.
Display.
The special action pawn I can use anywhere, can't I? Pretty much. We're on one of those right.
Yeah, and you can knock somebody else's non-special pawn off.
Ah, interesting.
Okay. Well, I'm going to adapt. I'm just not sure what I'm adapting to because I seem to have killed everything. On the basis there are worms, and I'm expecting there to be more worms, I think we'll adapt to worms. That's a long-term move rather than immediately useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So. Interesting. I need to adapt to worms or something else pretty quickly. I think I might have to dominate as well. Is there anything I can dominate? Yeah. I think I can dominate the sponges.
Oh, you swine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can. So I dominate the sponges. Sponges goes from 4 to 5. I can only do it by 1. So there we go. That's my action. Done.
I missed that.
Right. Rick. You have to use your special action pawn or retrieve.
I do. I'm gonna use the special action on adaptation.
Okay. Do you want to use the special space or the normal space?
Well, the special space, what does it give me?
It means you can replace one of the ones on your board instead of just taking one. It's only useful when you're at 6 because you can't go above 6.
Fine. I'll just do one. Give me a sponge.
We can all eat sponges now.
Sponges are yummy.
Yeah. Graham?
Now, is that may? The option of having a new element replace. So you can still use that just to take one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the point, Rick. Did you want to go on? No, it doesn't actually matter, does it?
I suppose it stops other
it
people
really
going on it, but
yeah, but
no,
Yeah,
knock it
yeah,
over.
but-
Okay.
Yeah, it just leaves the space you've taken now, which is
Yes.
easier for us to go on.
right, yeah.
So yeah, it's probably not much in it.
And yes, Thomas, I've just seen your message in the chat. I know. I need to get to them.
I think we're going to speciate.
Okay, around algae, plankton, or do you want to use a special?
A special.
Okay, pick an element on Earth.
No, it's not the special. Sorry, it's
Not
not
the
the
special.
special.
Oh, right, not the special.
It was just I'd forgotten that was an option. No, I'm speciating around the plankton,
Okay.
which doesn't give me any options. So that
Yep.
one, yeah.
So how many where?
Both the spaces where I can go in, sorry, where I can survive, but not the others.
3 on the sand plane.
3 on the sand plane, 2 in the kelp
And
forest.
2 in the kelp forest.
Yes.
Okay, right. My go. I have my special action pawn left, so I'm going to use it to Wanderlust. And this isn't ideal, but I am going to take a sea mount. I'm going to put it here. That gets me 3 points. We're going to put a sun on it, and we're going to put it there. So these are now no longer endangered. The new tile gets revealed. It is a seagrass meadow. And I am going to move in there with this one. And also, no, in fact, I'm going to move in there with all of them.
Oh,
Gosh.
I think. Oh, it's a tricky choice, this. I really need to be speciating at some point as well. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to move all of them in. Graham, would you like a camouflaged one?
no. Have you had your points?
I gave myself 3 points.
Okay, cool.
Because it's 2 tiles.
Yeah.
I thought I gave myself 3 points, but obviously the chat says don't forget my bonus points, but I thought I did.
You did, yeah. You did.
Okay. And now I get an extra go.
I've just rewound the stream and you've recently gone up 3 points.
Yes. So my extra go will be to retrieve because I have no other choice. Okay, done.
What was that? Purple's come off.
Rick.
I'm going to retrieve.
Oh.
So I'm in control of the retrieve again.
Yeah.
Marvellous. So I'm in control of the... So reseed again. That's just fun. It's an interesting position to be in. Well, there's still things I want to do, so we'll keep doing them. We'll start with a Wanderlust.
Okay. Normal.
Normal Wanderlust.
Okay.
Kelp Forest for the big points it'll give me.
So that's 3 tiles, gets you 6 bonus points, putting you up from 12 to 18.
Yeah, and we'll...
I guess sponges.
I guess it's one of those awkward things where we've all got sponges now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll put the sponge in. We'll put it at the section with the... Oh, will we? No, move it over to the right. Okay. Yeah, put it there.
You want to move in there?
No, but I'll have my free one.
That's only when an opponent does a Wanderlust or Tectonic.
Oh, you're quite right.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I will move one in.
There you go. And nobody else can move in because nobody else is adjacent.
Correct.
So it's your go done. So my go. I am also going to Wanderlust. Oh, we need a new tile. The tile is a sand plane. So I'm going to Wanderlust and I'm going to place... Now I think I'm going to sacrifice the points here for something that I actually need. Yeah, sand plane is going down here, so I don't get any bonus points. But I am going to put a sun on it, and the sun is going to go...
I think you still get 1 point, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, 1 point, 22. The sun is going to go there.
Yeah, you do.
And then I'm going to move 1 in there. We reveal a new tile.
Yeah. Do I want
it's
to
a kelp forest.
I'm sort of tempted to turn up there.
Okay. You're more than welcome. It's very hot.
It is. Yes, I will. I will turn up.
Okay. So, chameleon squid.
Yeah.
Hanging around the desert.
Yeah, just lying around. Baking on the sand. So it's my go. Rick, your go.
Shame the Wanderlust is a sun. That's not very good.
It's awesome.
No use for me. Okay. Okay, well, I'll do adaptation.
Adaptation, sun or gastropods?
Sun, please.
Okay, so you're now at your 6 maximum.
He's done it again.
Well, it was obvious that you were going to take it.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, better grab that.
Yeah.
Troublemaker. Troublemaker. Okay, well, there's only 1 cube. It's not the end of the world.
Okay. You got a bit quiet, Graham.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Sorry. Oh, right, you're thinking. That's all right.
Yeah.
Thinking quietly.
My move just got taken, remember?
Yeah, oh, yeah. You've always got to have 2 backup plans.
Yeah.
3 when playing the game for Rick.
I think 6, 2, 4, 5. Tempting.
Moving cat hairs from the world gradually, one by one. They get everywhere.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't like those terrains that come up.
Kelp forest, seagrass meadow, and sand plain. A nice kelp forest growing over here.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't
Oh,
like
these terrain.
those terrains. Yes.
No,
those
neither
terrains.
do I. I'm waiting for a land to turn up in the evolution area.
Yeah. That cube's been there a long time.
I know. I've got 8 points there being banked. And it's not coming out.
It impressively hasn't died either.
Yes, that is true.
Right. Okay. I think let's go with. I'm probably doing a migration.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do a 5-point migration.
5-point migration. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Who's moving?
So we will send. How many we got in there? And who's who? So purple's ahead of me in food chain. Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll move 2 out of the coral reef into the seamount.
Yep. That's 2 done.
So you've abandoned it.
I have.
From the sand plain, we will take. We'll take the other 3 from there. One can go to the empty kelp forest.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the other 2 going, though?
While you're thinking, I will answer Kyle's question. The special action for Tectonics allows you to place it anywhere on the board.
Actually, yeah, I'll place 1 more each in the 2 kelp forests that are adjacent to there. Let's boost them a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you done?
Yeah. That's me done.
I will do the special Wanderlust action, obviously. And it's going to be the sand plane, and it's going to go here. I get 1 bonus point. I'm going to take
Littering
the
sand
remaining
all over the
sun,
place.
and I'm going to put it there.
Yeah.
So suddenly this endangered species that has been hiding for thousands of years can go, oh, the sun's come out.
The sun.
And I get to take another turn. Right, and for that other turn, I will choose to do the Tectonics action. Now, if I do this and do it here, you're going to get to put another one on.
Yep.
I don't like that. That means neither of us will have the survival card.
I mean, that's another one of mine to be endangered.
Oh, that is true. Yes. So I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do Tectonics. I'm going to place a hydrothermal vent here, so neither of these species get removed because there's one of each.
Yeah, I will not place another one on there.
I get another 3 points, and I keep the survival card.
Yeah.
Right. Rick.
I'm going to use my special piece, my
Yep. Where are you going to go?
one. I'm going to adaptation and get the snails as well.
So you go on there, and you're going to swap your snails for which one?
My worms.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is it an exchange, or does that go back in the bag? I mean, or does it go back on the board? That's the
I mean, I'm a
question.
carnivore, but I've got all types of food now, you know.
Back in the bag.
Back in the bag, is it? Right,
Yep.
okay. Back in the black bag. Right, Graham.
He's well
It's
adapted
speeding
there,
along this,
isn't he?
isn't it?
Well, you and I are playing a lot quicker than last week, certainly.
Yes. Yeah.
Now we've got in the swing of it, and it does just flow a lot easier than the original.
Yeah.
When does game end trigger?
So in the bottom 5 cards of this deck, one of them is the asteroid. When the asteroid is taken from here, then that triggers the end of the game. We do a final extinction event, we do a final survival event, and then every tile on the board scores.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, right?
No?
No.
Sorry, at the next reseed.
At the next reseed.
At the next reseed, you skip the reseed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in fact, that's what happened last week, is we took the asteroid and we carried on playing for about another 20 minutes. because it was just at the start of the next sequence of events.
Yeah.
So
And that was when all the big cards came up. The asteroid the asteroid is the equivalent of the volcanic eruption or whatever.
Yeah.
The original that blows up almost an entire tile and everything around it. Right. I think I'm doing that. Right, we've got one pawn. Yeah, one pawn left plus my special. Yes. Okay. That's rubbish. Staring at that tectonic shift card again. Why do I want to do this?
Thomas is saying in his copy of the game, the black bag is white. Yep, same here as well.
Same here.
I'm calling it the black bag as a bit of a because it was a slight error in the rule book. They put black bag in the rule book, and then somebody, when ordering the game, put white bag. So minor thing, but just bit of fun.
Oh, I see what I do.
Because my initial impression, because I don't like to put colours of things like bags when I'm writing rule books, because it might change. So I would just call it a bag. I wouldn't even call it a cloth bag, because you never know. The publisher might decide to change it to a leather bag or something like that. But it's because in this game there are two bags. And that's why they have colour-coded them. So they refer to them in the rule book as the red bag and the black bag, but the black one is white.
Oh, we've missed a rule.
Whoa, go no.
Yes.
We were supposed to be getting the rules right tonight. What have we missed?
I know. Tectonics. Place one of your eliminated or gene pool species there.
What?
When you do a tectonics, you put a cube there, and it can come from your eliminated species.
So the one that was on the tile goes back to my gene pool.
No. This is after that.
Okay.
After that. So the last step of tectonics says place one of your eliminated or gene pool species there.
That is completely new. Okay. So we have been getting it wrong.
We have.
Finally, place one species from your gene pool or one of your eliminated species onto the tile.
Yep.
So is that... So from the pile of set aside, you put one back?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to have one there if that's all right.
Yeah, you can have one on the other one as well if you want.
Now, did Rick kill me before that went on the board?
What do you mean?
I'm going to say...
I don't think I killed you, did I?
Yeah, you killed me earlier on, which is why I have an eliminated species.
Yeah, but that was from the reef.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but was that...
Yeah, it's just about where his cube can come from.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say yes.
Hmm.
And then, Graham, if you're able to rewind, or if anybody in the chat is able to rewind it, did Rick kill me on the coral reef before I placed this hydrothermal vent or not? Right, good catch. Very good catch. And thankfully, one we've been able to fix.
He did kill you on the reef before the...
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
It's useful, this rewind time. You can't do it in a real game.
No. Oh, we also need to reveal another Wanderlust tile, which is a coral reef.
Coral reef, right.
Okay, whose go is it?
It's my go.
Okay. Were you still thinking?
I decided, but then I saw... Sorry.
Then you spotted another rule.
Yes. Right. No. Nicholas commented in the...
right.
In the chat, read all the steps of the tectonics action. Yeah, we missed one.
Thank you. And Thomas has just rewound it. And yeah, thank you, Thomas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Okay,
off
anyway,
you go
yes,
then.
I am doing evolution in the C-mount.
Evolution, C-mount, choosing this and scoring you 5 points, putting you on to 23. Would you like card number 1 or card number 2?
I will take... So card number 1 will score me 1 point. Sorry, card number 2 will score me 1 point. So
card number 2 will score you 1 point, yes.
Card number 2 will score me 1 point. But it does stop someone else scoring 2 points. Well, it's exciting, this, isn't it? Now, the tectonic shift is interesting because it's...
Because we all get our pawns back.
Without causing a reset.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like that or not.
But then you do take another turn.
And I do take another turn. It's the lack of the reset I don't like.
Mm.
Yeah. Now I think I'm going to be really boring here
You get a point.
and have a point.
You're on 24. Okay.
Yeah.
Cards slide down. A new card is Producers. So when this card enters play, remove all algae from the action display. 4 algae. Back in the bag. Nice. Right, my go. So, I forgot to move in there, didn't I, when I did the
I feel like I haven't had a go for ages.
the migration action. Sorry, I would have moved in there. I forgot to.
Yes.
So do we want to do that? Do we want to do this? No. Are we really bothered about migration? No. Do I want to score the coral reef? No. Do I want to score the vent? Now let's have a look at. I'm gonna do an evolution. I don't know whether I'm going to do sand or vent. This vent will get me a point, but will allow me to take card number 5, which isn't actually that good for me. So it's going to be sand. And in fact, I'm going to take number 3. Oh, do we want number 4? No. Oh, I really should have left them there. Yeah, I'm going to take evolution, sand, score this, 3 points, plus 1 for my solitary. So I get 4 points. And I'm going to take card number 3, gain 1 point for each tile you occupy that contains at least 1 sun element. 1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
We're on 35. That card goes. Slide them down. See what we get. Solar radiation. While this card is in play, and we got this wrong. Somebody left me a comment on last week's video that we did get this wrong at some point. All evolution scoring is halved.
Needs a little solar radiation marker for you to put next
We do.
to
Yeah,
the evolution.
next to, yeah.
Wow.
Next edition.
Next edition. I'm trying to think what I've got here that I could use.
That's not good timing, is it? That coming out.
Let me grab. I know what we can use. I've got the perfect piece for this.
Not a cat, is it?
It's not a cat. It is some weird, big, huge, gribbly monster from Tainted Grail. There you go.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's menacing.
Yeah. Right, so that can go there. So that means all scoring from the evolution action is halved. Rounded up. Okay. Rick.
Just thinking. Yeah, it does it in order as per the sheet as well, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. For example,
yes, whatever it is, yes, you do it in that order.
You do it in that order, yeah. I'm just thinking if I did evolution and chose 1, which is reef, I can't get rid of that solar radiation card and then score full points.
No.
No, because it does it the other way around. Okay, I'm going to speciate.
Okay. Around
the snails.
Okay.
I've now got snails.
Yep.
No.
Which snail?
Yeah, snails. The top one.
Okay. And you're going to do it on all of them?
Not the reef, I don't think.
The 1 on the land.
1 on the land and
2 on the kelp forest.
On the kelp forest.
But not 3 on the reef.
No, actually, do 3 on the reef. I can theoretically.
Okay. You've got loads on the reef now.
Very busy, that reef.
Yeah, it is a bit busy.
Full of crabs.
Okay, Graham.
Yes.
Retrieve and reseed or
Use my
gastropod special action pawn?
I think. Options. Bloody solar radiation.
Yeah.
That's really annoying. Does it mean I would score? Do we round up?
Round up, yeah.
Still a 13-point move.
Josh.
David's just joined in the chat. Hi, David. Thank you for joining in. Yes, happy Friday to you. David's probably thinking, why have you got some weird fantasy figure on the board? We put it there as a reminder.
Yeah, we'll still do what I was going to do. I'm just very annoyed by the solar radiation. I would like to score the sand, please.
Okay, so you're scoring this area?
Yes.
3 points, halved, rounded up.
Yeah, 2 points and 1 point.
2 points to Rick, 1 point to you.
Yeah. Then I'll take the bountiful habitat and score all 3 kelp forests.
Yeah, which gets you
12 points.
21 points.
No.
Halved.
No? Halved.
Well, each one is halved, so it's 12 points.
4, 4, and 4, 12.
Yeah.
Do I get some there as well, or is it just you?
Yeah, no, you'll get 2 points out of that as well.
Yeah, you get that. 2 points. 21, 20. Yeah, that would have been crazy powerful otherwise.
Well, that was my plan.
That's the plan.
That was my crazy powerful plan.
The new card is still not a survival or an extinction event. Wow, where are they all? It is Marine Snow. When this card enters play, score each ocean tile and each smoker vent tile.
Oh.
Now, a smoker
They're the top
is...
ones.
No, that's Geyser.
Yeah,
Smoker is the underwater ones. So we score each ocean and smoker vent tile, halved, rounded up.
Why aren't they called hydrothermal vents?
I'm not sure. But there are, you can see here, it says smoker and Geyser.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're right. Okay.
let's score them columns across. This one first. So this one scores and I get 1 point, halved, rounded up, 1.
Oh, yeah.
1. This one doesn't score any. This one gets me 1. This one gets Rick 1. And then...
Oh, what? It's just silly.
Graham, you get 1.
Yeah.
But then I get 1 because a tile has been scored where I've got 1 cube on it.
Yeah.
This ocean gets me 2, halved, 1, rounded up, plus my bonus 1, so I get 2.
What?
This one doesn't score. This one is 1 for me.
Yeah.
And 1 for Graham.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I get 1 as well.
No.
No, because if it's tied on the number of cubes, it goes in food chain order.
Ah, silly crabs.
Yeah. Right. Done. My go. Each animal gains 1 point for each of their species on ocean and smoker vent tiles. So that, for me, would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 8 points. But it would be 6 for Rick and 4 for Graham.
Plus 1 for scoring.
I think I'm going to dominate the sun. So I have 3 sun elements, and I am on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these.
Yeah, and up the top.
Definitely should have stayed there. I did that
Oh,
one.
no.
1,
yeah,
1,
sorry,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really regretting. Not, so it moves to 15.
Blimey.
Moves to 50. Yeah, it should have been like 21. Bad play. Bad play. Right, I'm done. Rick.
I'm going to migration.
Okay.
3 cube.
persons. Okay.
Which I was going to move 2 from the reef to the seamount. And 1 from the reef to the land.
Here. Yep. No longer getting the 8 points for it. Right.
Took too long to get him.
So, Graham, you're retrieving,
I'm retrieving. Yep.
which causes a reseed.
Yep.
You get the gastropod special action pawn. Right. So, first thing is there any elements on Earth surrounded by 3 vents? No.
No.
Is there anything in the regression box? No. Things move down. So, autotrophs moves down to depletion. Remind me what depletion does. You can remove it
You
from
can just-
anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Just go there. You can remove one of those.
So if somebody goes here, they can remove that from the board.
Yes. Well, we all care about that, don't we?
I was going to say, none of us eat plankton whatsoever.
Not fast.
So these tiles are going. They're
Yeah.
going back in the bag.
You've got one at the top to move down as well.
Oh, yeah, abundance. Yeah, thank you. And then I'm on number 3. Here you go. Right. Get rid of these. And now the land scoring will probably come out. Okay, so in the bag of goodies, in abundance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have algae, sun, gastropods, sponges.
Worms just haven't come out, have they?
In adaptation, we have worms, algae, worms, algae. In speciation, we have plankton on the space already occupied by Rick. We have gastropods, we have worms, and we have plankton. And in Wanderlust, we have sponges, gastropods, algae, and sponges. And then the terrain tiles. In competition, we have kelp, vent, and kelp. And then in the evolution action, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still no land.
Wow.
So no land, no kelp, no reef. We have mountain on the first one. Oh no, we do have reef. We have reef, mountain, 2 grass, and the vent. No sand this time, for the first time in ages.
No kelp forest either.
Right, and that is your go. So now it's me, and I have a special action pawn left.
To
And
score the land. Oh no.
not now. Not now. Somebody's stolen it. I could go on there, and I could do that, and that would actually be quite cool. Or would it?
Or would it?
Well, there's so much good stuff now. Yeah, I mean, I can start putting other stuff on the board. Other stuff that I like, and then spreading. Yeah, like some of that sun. We do like a bit of sun. Trying to think where I might put it. I think I know where I'm going to put it. So I am actually going to break my turn sequence, I think. If I do, I want to do this. Oh, it's tricky. It's a tricky choice. No, I'm going to use my sun special action pawn. And, oh, hello. Now there's an idea. Could do that. No, let's not do that. I'm going to go... Oh, I've got like 3 or 4 choices here now. Don't know which one to do for the best. Right, I am going to score the Seamount using my Sun special action pawn. So I'm going to score this Seamount here, which is 5 points, putting me on to 46.
What's wrong with it?
No, it's halved. So I lose 2 points. I score 3. But then I am going to score card number 1. So I'm going to remove all pawns.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Back to their players.
Interesting.
I get the Sun and the Sponges back.
What a weird effect that does.
Yeah. Who's got the worms? Rick's got the worms.
Bricks, yeah.
I've got worms.
Right.
Let's go to
And
the
then I take another turn.
Oh,
But before I do, these slide down. And we have an extinction event.
that took its time.
Yeah, finally, we have our first one. So this, I believe, is endangered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I
that
think that's the only
dies,
one.
and I lose a point. Is that the only one on the whole board? Has Paul repeated his immensely popular cube joke yet? I haven't. I was going to earlier on, but I thought once a week is enough for that joke. Although it's a new week. Once a month is probably enough for that joke, or maybe even once a year.
I don't remember it, so I don't know.
The one where I say I'm going to turn a cube on its side so that I can tell which ones we've moved.
Oh, that was a joke.
It was a joke.
I thought you were just losing your mind.
that got lost many years ago. I'd have to find it again first. Okay, so if that's the only endangered species, that's it. And now I get my extra turn where I can go anywhere and do anything.
Yeah. So
And now I was going to put the
completely
abundance on
reset.
and get the sun. Yeah.
We're all at the start of the, cubes on the
Thing.
left. Whatever you want to call
Yeah.
that. How many cards are
Right.
left in the deck?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, a fair amount then.
Yeah. So, I think I'd be crazy if I didn't do abundance. Yeah, I think I would. So I'm going to do abundance, and I'm going to place a sun, and I'm going to place it here. I think. Or do I place it? You can speciate around vents, can't you?
Yeah. It's
Oh, it's one. Yeah.
one event. Yeah.
One. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's me done. Yeah, the new rule does make Tectonic a bit more lucrative. Definitely. Absolutely. And maybe that, because I remember last week, Thomas has got to go. Thank you, Thomas, for joining in. I remember last week I did say that I actually got involved in some late game development with this, and it was about the vents. And I remember going back to Chad and having a big long discussion with him, and he then had 4 different options that he was testing. And I think that's why I don't remember this. Once you've placed a vent, you put a thing on. I think that was the new thing that he added to make them a little bit more.
I certainly don't remember it from the one game I played.
When we played, yeah.
Wait, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Okay.
Rick.
So when I use my worm pawn, I can put other pawns above it, can't I? It doesn't.
Can go anywhere.
Yeah,
including on a special space and including knocking somebody else off.
And then next turn I can go above it and behind it still.
Because it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Good.
Yep.
So, question is, do I have domination on sponges?
Well, you only need to have more than 5.
Yeah.
You have 1 multiplied by 1, 2, 3,
So I got
4, 5. So no.
No, so I don't exceed it, do I?
No.
Okay.
I do. I've been staring at it for a while.
Okay, in which case I'm going to go abundance with a normal. thingy.
Okay.
And whack a snail.
Yeah.
In the thing with the 2 lands and the sand at the top.
Snail, not an algae?
There's no speciations on algae.
That is true. Where's it going?
Suns. In the place with land and sand plane at the top.
Here?
Up to.
Oh, here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. Graham.
I'll speciate around that snail then.
That's what I was going to do. It's just
Good. Good.
So, 1, 1, and 3?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing lots of interesting stuff in this game now.
Yeah.
Now we've played it a second time.
Mhm.
The placing of the tiles, the points are encouraging you to clump. But if you don't
Yes.
clump, you could put like an ocean, which speciates 4 things,
Yes.
right to the land.
Just move it in.
As a sort of staging area. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so this is not the plan that I had, but I am going to use the sponges special action pawn because I may be in danger of losing it to speciate around anything, and I'm going to speciate around this sun here, and I'm going to put 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay, done. Rick.
I'm going to use my worm one on that same space.
Yeah.
Which space?
Your one you just did.
You can't kick out another special.
Can you?
No.
No, you can't. I assumed you meant you were going to kick me out. You can kick me
Oh
out.
yeah, I was going to kick you out then.
Oh, that space, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kick me out. But I do get my
Okay.
pawn back.
Yeah. And
then
you
the
get
same story.
1 there, 1 there, and 3
But
there.
unfortunately, I'm bottom of the flame and food chain.
You are. Remember that basic pawn placements are affected by where you place any special pawn you control. Are they? I don't think they are.
No, I don't think they are either.
No, I don't think they are. I think your special pawn can go anywhere, and then your next one can be... the next one follows the normal rules. As I understand it.
Oh, no, they're right. They're right.
Unless that's changed.
That might have changed as well, of course.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. We know the
So,
rules, really.
Yeah.
It hasn't
That's the
affected the game in the
question I
slightest.
asked. No,
Thank you,
because
Nicholas.
I didn't do.
Yeah.
So where's
do what I
that
was
in the
supposed to be
rules?
doing.
Basic pawn placement, page
Basic
9.
pawn placement. Oh, yeah.
A section that is below all of your place pawns, basic or special. So what you now need to do is lose your pawn.
Right. Thank
Now
you,
we
Nicholas.
Can't go any higher than
Okay.
speciation now.
Right. So
Wow.
I've again got no pawns on the board.
You don't?
Weird game. Right. Just cubes out. Pretty sure I'm doing that, but let's double check before I do. Yeah. Wanderlust.
Probably doing what I was going to do.
I'm going to put the kelp forest in the
Yep.
the kelp
Where-
forest hole.
Here or here?
There, yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Back the kelp forest hole.
So that gets you 6 points.
It does get me
You're up
6
to
points.
45.
Yeah,
Which
Right.
type of element would you
Well,
like to put on it?
the snail. And I think we'll place it at the intersection of with the land and the empty space.
Okay. And then we move in there in food chain order.
Yep.
Do I want to move in there? No, I don't, because I can't eat snails.
Okay. Missing a few cubes on the board. What have I missed? Oh, those 3. Okay, right. Am I moving there? Well, I'm second place in the land. First place there. Yeah, we'll send one in from the kelp forest below. Yeah, we'll send one in. Yeah.
Rick, you can go in there from all sorts of places.
Yeah, I think one from each land. There's no point me being on there really. There you go.
Okay. And then the new tile revealed is land. It's about time. Bit late. We needed that.
We've
before.
blocked off all the high scoring spaces.
Yeah. Right. Me. So I was going to Wanderlust.
So was I. I have to change my mind now.
I think I still am. I think I am going to Wanderlust.
Still plenty of good options.
It's going to be a... Yeah. I think it's going to be a coral reef. And I'm going to put it here. Which gets me 1 point. And I'm going to put some sponges on it.
Yummy, yummy sponges.
And the sponges are going to go... The sponges are going to go there. Okay. Although Graham can eat those sponges.
We can all eat sponges.
And we can all eat sponges, yeah. But Graham can suddenly pop up there.
Oh, we missed... Back when the extinction happened, I've gotten it. I do have an endangered cube.
This one?
Yeah. I
Okay.
should have gone. And I should lose a point for it.
You should. There you go. We're both on 44.
I need more points.
Well spotted. Right, so moving in there. I am going to move in there with just the one.
And I will materialise with my secret squid technique.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, Rick.
Dan, migration 5 cubes, please.
5 cubes, right. What's moving where?
Can I get 1 from the coral reef up to the land?
That's 1.
1 from the coral reef over to the seamount. Oh no, sorry, 1 from the ocean to the seamount.
2.
1 from the sand on the right-hand side up to the kelp forest.
3.
And 2 from the coral reef in the middle as well, over to the seagrass meadow.
4, 5.
Crabs everywhere. Crabs everywhere.
You've abandoned your ancestral home in the coral reef.
Yeah, that's true. Spreading like crabs.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I guess it's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Might have messed with it. Oh, what's the other Wanderlust?
The other Wanderlust, we have algae and sponges.
No, the tiles.
Oh, yes. It's coral reef.
Mm.
Coral reef, eh? Sure that helps. Okay. That one tile is one tile. It's a bit of a boring move, but I think I need to do it.
What's you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do I'm going to do a 3-point kelp competition and murder all those crabs.
What?
These three?
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Eating
Okay.
crabs? That's just mean.
Right. My go. I'm going to use the normal action pawn to do a Tectonics action. We're going to have another smoker hydrothermal vent here.
Yep.
Gets me another 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put one of my endangered species on it because we can.
And I'll put one on it as well because I can.
Okay. There we go. Right. You'll go, Rick.
Hmm. What do I want to get rid of?
Not quite sure why Graham decided to murder the crabs there.
Mean, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he could have eaten my... Oh, no, he couldn't have done. Yeah.
Right, we want to get rid of that solar radiation. It's a bit lame, isn't it? Halving all of everything.
Mm-hmm. Does get you 3 points as well because of the algae. Oh no. Oh no, the solar radiation, yeah, is a really... Right, so be very careful. Don't do what I did with the solar radiation. It's not optional. So you may have to remove some of your own. It's on every tile that you are on, return 3 species back to the gene pool. Now that... So if you chose here, we'd all go. If you chose here, and you don't have a choice, you have to remove 3 from here, 3 from here, 3 from here. Yeah, so there are some places where you would
all over the place
out.
then. Every tile I occupy.
Yeah, but here you'd be fine. Here you'd be fine. Here you'd be fine. Here you'd be mostly fine. Here you'd be fine. So actually, you'd gain control of this area here, but and here, but this area would be depopulated.
Yeah. Gosh.
But it's not dead. It's back to the gene pool. So yeah, I don't know whether that would be good for you. It certainly would be very good for you here.
Just got to think of how much points they're worth, though. Oceans are only worth, like, 2 at the end.
Yeah.
Compared to the others being a lot more.
Mm-hmm. You could murder Graham back just for revenge.
I could. I don't really want any of those cards, but I have to choose one, don't I, if I'm doing?
Yes.
It is mandatory, yeah.
Yep.
Because otherwise people could just keep scoring the tiles and never taking the cards.
And then
the game would never end. Yeah.
I could choose one which doesn't do much, I guess. Okay, yeah. I'm going to evolution at 1.
Reef. You score 6 points, halved.
3, yeah.
Second place is me. I score 3, halved, rounded up, I get 2. Graham is third, halved, gets 1. Okay.
It's rubbish, isn't it, for the top person? In comparison to the middle person. So I only lost 1 point. I lost 3 points.
Yeah. And then you take disease.
Take disease.
So it has no effect.
Yep.
Card gone. Everything slides down. The new card is not an extinction event, not a survival event. Where's all the survival cards gone? While this card is in play, special pawns may bump opposing special pawns.
Good grief.
Right, you'll go, Graham.
That can make the game never end if we just bounce each other infinitely.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm now staring at that speciate around snail's face again.
Yeah.
But can you place it above then other ones? a special pawn? Didn't you say you can't?
No, special pawns can go anywhere.
Basic
but
pawns.
Your basic pawns must go after
Underneath the special pawn.
all of your other pawns,
Okay.
including your special ones.
Yeah. What would that do? Tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. See, if I took solar radiation, it wipes out the kelp forest I just.
Yeah. Yeah, you lose all of this.
Just liberated. So I won't be doing that. Species, what's that? 6 points. Biomass. Just fun things. Yeah, I think we might go with biomass.
Biomass is pretty good.
Yeah. Which tile am I scoring? That'd be
Have to be
2.
a vent.
Oh, it has to be the vent. Of course it does. It does have to be the vent. I'll score the vent, which gives you a point.
Yep. So you score the vent.
Yeah.
I get a point.
Yep.
And then you score card number 4.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one.
Gosh.
Yes.
On every tile that contains more species than elements. So here, yes.
Yep. Oh,
Here,
obviously, yes. When there's no choice, it's
here, yes.
Yeah.
Here, yes. Here, yes. Here, yes. Who do you want to kill? Me, I guess, because I'm ahead on points.
Yes, I think so. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here.
There, I'll kill. Oh, I'll kill the brown. I know I'm winning anyway, but
Okay.
it's
Here,
harder for him
brown.
to overtake. Yep.
Here's okay. Here's okay. Here, somebody dies.
Yep. I think it's purple again.
Okay. Here, somebody dies.
We'll go with brown this time.
Okay. Somebody dies here.
That can be a brown as well.
Okay. Next, that's okay. Somebody dies here, so that's going to be brown.
Yeah.
Somebody dies here, which is going to be brown.
Yeah.
Somebody dies here.
7, 2, 4, 5. Purple. Just keep it as even as possible.
There's okay. There's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Gosh.
Done. So, Rick, you have in your eliminated pool
Loads of more
9.
crabs. 9 crabs.
9 crabs. I have 6. Graham has 2 in the eliminated pool. Right. New card comes out, and it is finally a survival event. So, whoever's got the survival card, me, gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 points.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm on 4 different tiles.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for survival events to come out for ages.
Yeah.
Okay, my go.
What was the card?
Oh, it was eco-diversity,
Yep.
which is quite nice. Gain 1 victory point for each element on Earth that matches an element type on your animal. Oh no, that's actually just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 7 points. Oh no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. It's 8 points. Bad. Oh, adaptability. Swap an element on your animal with an element of a different type on Earth. Oh, that's amazing. That's totally amazing. Am I in Seagrass Meadow anywhere that I can score points? No, I'm not. Oh.
Say what? Yeah, there's only one meadow on the board.
There is only one meadow on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll do a different plan then. Oh. What about that solar radiation now? How much is that going to hurt me?
Well, it'll wipe out most of your survival points.
It will wipe out all of my ones on the hydrothermal vents. So we probably don't want to choose that one, do we?
Yeah, this is an awkward position where no one wants to take it, which means
Yeah.
it will stay in play for the.
Well, when it goes down to 1,
Yeah,
but even then, I still won't take it.
Yeah, I might. I suppose it only affects me a little bit then.
Cripples me.
Yeah.
If I do that. Right, are we going to have that, and that? Or are we going to just do that? I think we might just do that. Yeah.
Oh, it has bolded the word evolution. That's important. It means if it's still in play at the end of the game, we're fine. We'll still score fully.
Right, okay.
That's not the evolution
Sad
action.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I was to do that and that and that, then that wouldn't do that. No. Where's my last piece? My last piece is there. So I've still got a special pawn. I could choose a special one anywhere. There's a nice 5 points here. And I could take producers and just milk the points. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm just going to score this C mount again for another 5 points, put him up to 65. And I'll take card number 1 and not card number 2. Gain 1 point for each tile you occupy that contains at least one algae element. It's just 2 points, but that's okay. Because I kind of want to siphon through these cards to get more survival events. And the next one is... It is a survival event. It is Cladogenesis. So I'll have another 10 points.
What?
For the survival.
Yeah.
Well, I knew they were coming because none had come out so far. So I knew they were in there. Right. Oh, and I cheated again. We forgot about the big guy. I don't score 5 points. I score 3 points.
Yeah.
The C mount. Right. Done. Rick.
Okay, well, I'm going to go number 3.
Score the seagrass.
Yeah.
You get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Which card would you like?
Solar radiation.
You take it. Okay,
Yeah.
so on each tile that you occupy, one species goes back.
Yep.
So let's go down, and who's going to go back here?
An orange one.
Now these aren't killed, are they?
Nope, these are back to the
Oh,
gene pool.
right. Okay.
On here, it's yours.
Yep.
On here, it's an orange one.
Yep.
On here.
It's an orange one.
On here.
It's a purple one.
On here has got to be one of yours.
Uh-huh.
You're not there. And on here, it's an orange one.
Orange one, yeah.
On here, it's an orange one.
Yeah.
On here.
And there, it's an orange one.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, not too bad.
That seems disproportionate.
It does. Revenge is a dish best served.
Yeah.
Squid-like. Right, the new card is not a survival event. It is gene expression. When this card enters play, each animal loses 1 point for each of its endangered species. Does anybody have any endangered species?
I don't think they do at the moment.
I don't think so.
Because we killed a couple, and then we haven't really done anything since then that would endanger them.
Oh, big dude can go. Solar radiation
Big dude
gone.
can go.
Yeah.
Yes. How many cards left in the deck?
I'm just about to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards left.
8 cards left.
3 more, and then we might have the asteroid coming up.
Is it in the bottom 5, is it?
It's in the bottom
Yes.
5. Well, is it in the bottom 5?
Yes. You should have taken 4 cards and shuffled it into.
Okay, I did that wrong. I took 5 cards and added it to that. So if it comes out, if it comes out as the 3rd card in this, I'll basically shuffle it back in.
Yeah, sure.
So, who was that? That was Rick.
Yep.
Right, so I got what? I got 1 pawn. No, 2 pawns left. Oh, there it is.
You have 2 basic ones and a
Yeah.
gastropod one.
Yes, so I could finally get around to dominating those sponges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does anyone immediately just steal it back off me? No.
No, not now.
Nice if it wasn't out on the board. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's dominate the sponges.
So you're going to dominate sponges. So you've got 1 sponge on there, and you are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it moves up to 8, and you steal the counter from me.
Yes.
But you don't get the pawn until you do a.
No, it just means that pawn is now mine.
Yeah. Well, I've only got 1 pawn left, and I've got a special one. I can't score the grass. What is there anything left for me to dominate? No.
You want to dominate the plankton?
Well, I can't because
No elements.
yeah, you've got to have it on your board. So I'm placing my special one. It's just where?
Well, you can bump the sponge off. You can bump me back the sponge.
I can't take the sponge.
Because we've got that special thing out, haven't we? Adaptability. Or whatever it was. One you can swap for special pawns with another special pawn.
Yeah, but what am I knocking off?
One of the other special pawns.
I was talking about the sponge I was complaining about not having.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Because I'd get it back then.
Yeah. No, I think I might Wanderlust.
Oh, that seems reasonable. Ah, the old Wanderlust and then retrieve combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Wanderlust and place. Yeah, Wanderlust and possibly retrieve. We'll see, because I'm going to put the sponges on the board.
Okay.
Now, what am I going to place? Right. Yes. So I'm going to place.
Seagrass is the big points, but it's not in a great position.
Well, there's a land here.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be the seagrass meadow, and it's going to be there to get 3 points. And I am going to put a sponge tile, and it's going to go. Yeah, now.
Yeah, you won't be able to dominate because you've got 5 at the moment. So even if this gives you 3.
Yeah, no, it won't. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of sponges around here, actually. I mean, that's good for all of us.
Yes.
Because we can all live there. I just didn't know if I was being greedy grabbing those points. But yeah. So yeah, no, I'm going to knock 2 points off. I'm going to put it here instead.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put the sponges there.
That's no use.
And then I'm going to move in with one of them.
If you'd put it at the other place, I could have moved in and then I could have dominated the sponges.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'll move
So
1 in and a secret one.
1 in and a free one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. New tile revealed is Seamount. And that's my go done.
No, it's not.
Right.
You have a
Oh,
extra.
I got a free go. Yes. So I could actually place. And I could now go on the seagrass. And I could score a thing. Oh, hello. Cladogenesis. Resolve the top card of the discard pile, which is solar radiation. Then resolve and discard the face-up So what would that do? That would, yeah, I don't want to do that, do I?
It would still count as spot 4, I believe,
Yeah.
for purposes of all.
Wow. That'd be funny. Do it.
No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'm definitely not going to do that.
Yes.
Everything ever died. Everything.
That's a
I
nuclear bomb move.
Yeah, I am going to go on the grass.
Oh, okay.
We're going to score here.
That move would leave you with 2 cubes on the board.
Let's not do that. So, Graham, you get 4 points up to 49. I get 2 points plus my bonus 1 for my solitary. And then I'm going to choose card number 2. Swap an element on your animal with an element of a different type on Earth. So I'm going to swap the sun. Now this could cause mayhem.
No mayhem allowed. Okay, I can do sun. That's all right.
There's no really obvious spots, I think. There's a few decent spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be the sponges on the Kelp Forest.
Yeah, that might be.
There we go. Right, that card goes. That is the special pawns may bump opposing special pawns has gone.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going to slide them down and we get... It is an extinction event. It is Predator.
Oh,
now, is anybody endangered?
Yeah, you just endangered me.
Oh, these
Kelp
ones.
forests.
So those 3 die. You don't lose any points for that now.
No, that's gone, hasn't it? Yeah, that's gone.
Everything else is okay?
I think so.
Right. Done. Rick.
Well, I'm going to have to retrieve, I think. I don't think I can do anything else.
You could go in the domination space.
But I can't dominate anything, I think.
Kelp?
Yeah, you could. You could dominate the snails.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, actually, that's only at 1.
I don't know how Graham has got the gastropod special pawn.
I've had it a while.
Token.
Did you get it like right at the start? Because according to this, the counter is still on 1.
Oh, no, it should be on
4. No,
4.
this isn't right. I'll tell you what, it's because these counters are double-sided accidentally. There you go. Gastropods is on 4.
Should be on 4, yeah.
Gastropods is on 4. And Rick, you are on 1 multiplied by 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
5.
Yeah.
You could take it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna might as well.
Okay.
You know, I can take it back relatively easily.
How?
So yeah, do you want?
Well,
to
I mean,
take
once
spots
there's a
to take
space,
it?
because my domination score is stronger. Because my dominations, I know it's only on 4 there, but I actually have about 10 on the board, 12 on the board.
Mark has just joined in. Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining in. Yes, very different game. We're getting the rules right as well. So, Rick, do you want to do it or not?
Oh, that's much point if it's going to take it back straight away.
Well, I mean, it costs you a move and it costs Graham a move.
And it won't be immediately straight away because obviously the spaces are full and I'll have to retrieve. But at some point, I will retrieve it.
But then I could take it now, then have a go with. Oh no, because I don't get it, do I? Until
you don't. No, you do get it because Graham's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, in which case I'll grab it then. Yeah.
Okay. So you go there. The domination goes up to 5, and you take the counter and you take the tile.
Yeah.
Right, Graham.
I now have to. I have to. Oh no. Yes, I do have to retrieve.
You do. You have to retrieve. So you're the first to retrieve in this particular. This has been a long round. This one.
Yeah. Look at all the tokens everywhere.
Well, that was your fault.
Yeah. Right. I must not accidentally move your counter. Right. I also retrieve. There you go, Rick. Shoot again.
Gosh.
Do you retrieve?
The freedom. Well, I want to use this snails first before I lose it.
I'm not going domination with my first action.
You might with this special one just to get it back again.
Where's the
I
snails
can't use it. Where? That's a good question. Wanderlust.
Yep.
Seamount.
You might as well go on the special space because then you get an extra turn.
Yeah,
So
which
the
will go
Seamount.
to retrieve. Seamount's going where?
In here?
Yeah. Next to the
So
other
that
two
gets you
scouts.
6 points, putting you up to 32. You put the algae on it. Where's the algae going to go? Which o'clock?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock's over there, isn't it? Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and now we can move in there in food chain order. So I do not want to move in there. No.
Nor do I.
Rick?
I'll move one in.
From the other seamount.
Yeah.
Okay, the new tile is seamount.
And I'll have a secret one in there, please.
Oh, secret one. Okay, and then Rick, you get an extra go.
Which I'm going to retrieve.
Which causes a reseed. Oh, there we go.
Oh, pretty.
These all come back. These all come back. This comes back. Right, off we go. Nothing in the regression box. No elements surrounded by 3 vents. So they all move down. That one in the depletion disappears. That one moves down. Those 2 move down. These all come off. Okay. They're going in the white bag. And these go in the red bag.
Don't they go in the black bag?
Sorry, the black bag. Yeah. Kylie's asking, is placing the mandatory algae, placing the algae mandatory? No, it's not. As far as I understand it.
It is optional. You may place one of the available elements.
Okay. 4 new elements for abundance. We have algae, we have worms, we have plankton, and we have algae. It's good for you, Rick. 4 new ones in adaptation. We have the sun, worms, gastropods, and sun. We have 4 on speciation, which is plankton, sponges, plankton, and worms. And then we have 4 on wanderlust, which is worms, algae, sun, gastropods. Right, the 3 competition tiles are reef, mount, and kelp. And the evolution tiles are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have land,
Woo!
grass, grass, vent, vent. Right, and it's you first, Graham.
Right. I will take a minute now staring at this.
Scoring the land. Wow, yeah. So regression is going to hit Graham. You're going to lose your worms at the end of this reseed event.
Now, if I go in there, I protect. Do I protect the elements, or is it not protected because there's 2 in there of each type? No, it would protect it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. In the original rules, I think it was per token. In the original rules, you went on there and you removed a token, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Tempting to do that. How many cards left now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay, cool. Right, I think we'll do a very aggressive action against Paul.
Okay.
I'm going to do the autotrophs smoker.
Yeah, and you're going to remove
I'm going to swap the sun for the sun that's next to your hydrothermal vents for the algae. Yeah.
So that goes back there, and that goes on there.
Yes, I
Okay,
believe
so
that's right. We've never
these
done that.
two
Swap an
are
element.
endangered.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So how do I react to
Far
that?
too many points from your survival.
That is true. That is very, very true. I can't swap it back. I can't adapt to that. I can't put abundance and put anything on it that I have. So yeah, I think that's good. So the question is, what am I going to do now? And I think the answer is, oh no. Those speciation elements are not particularly good.
Well, there's only one algae on. Sorry, only one blue on the board.
Yeah. I mean, I can speciate around it.
Plankton, that's the word. Plankton.
Plankton, yeah, but only. Oh no, I can actually survive there. It's not too bad actually.
It's not too bad because you put that sun out.
It's not too bad at all.
And
yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Ah, geez, why did you say that? Tell you what
there is another one, Rick. There is another one. You're fine. So I'm going to speciate around this.
No, but I don't want you there as well.
Oh, okay. I was looking at speciating. I was thinking of speciating around here, but I was going to take the adaptation first. But the problem is there's 2 worms in the regression. So that's not going to work. Right, 3 on the sand, 2 in the kelp forest, and 2 in the other kelp forest. Rick, you go.
Snap.
Speciating around the plankton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you have enough cubes? 2 in the kelp forest, 2 in the kelp forest, 3 on the sand. You have no cubes left.
Cubes overrated.
Yeah. Right, Graham.
I'll just try to catch up with my copy of the board. There's purple ones as well. Purple ones there. These used to be my kelp forests. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. How much do I care about that? I probably don't.
Ah, yes. That's my plan. Okay.
Think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. It's there. I will speciate around sponge.
That's a shame. I was going to do. Okay. Which sponge? Because there's a lot to choose from.
There are a lot to choose from. How many cubes go on? 3 go on mount, 2 go on grass. So that would get 5 on. That would get 6 on, but maybe in slightly better places. What's coral reef? Coral reef is 2. 7 on. I think I probably want to get as many cubes on as possible. Yeah, we're around the central one.
So 2 on the seagrass meadow.
Yeah, 3 on the seamount
3 on the seamount,
and 2 on the coral reef.
2 on the coral reef.
Hey, that's my coral reef.
Okay, so I'm going to use my special action pawn and kick that one out. You get it back. I'm going to speciate around the sponges, but I'm going to choose a different sponge. I'm going to choose this sponge down here and get 4 in the open ocean there. And ooh,
How many you got left? 4.
I've got 4 left.
Yeah.
I'm going to put 1 in the open ocean there, and then I'm going to put 3 on the sand here.
Okay.
Gosh,
That's all your
contested
cubes as
sand.
well.
That is all of my cubes gone.
So I'm the only one with cubes left.
You do, and you've got 7 of them.
7. All right. Okay.
Brett is here. Did we miss much? Yes, you did. It's been a phenomenal game that started out extremely evil, with Graham trying to exterminate me from the place.
I think I'm now getting picked on for it.
Yeah, I then sent a private message to Rick offering him cake when he comes round next month.
Right, my go on it. So
Your go.
I'm going to use my special
Gastropod or worm?
gastropod.
Yeah.
Evolution 1. Land.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brett, we also spotted another rule that we almost missed, which is when you do Tectonic, you get a cube on it from your eliminated pile. So, yeah. Okay, so you pick a land that you're on.
That one, please.
8 points, putting you up to 40, and you get card number 1.
Now, does this work for everybody, I guess?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is why I did what I did.
I know.
Because I knew somebody was going to score it next, if not me. So each animal gets 1 point for each of their species on ocean and smoker vent tiles. So we'll do yours first.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Graham?
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
Okay, right. These slide down. Is it going to be an extinction event or a survival event or...
Cone extension. Cone extension.
It's not. It is univalves. When this card enters play, remove all gastropods from the action display. Okay, 2 gastropods back in the bag.
Oh.
Okay. Six cards left.
Lying that up for Wanderlust.
Right.
Damn.
Graham.
Well, I was Wanderlusting that gastropod.
Right.
Now, I don't know.
Have I not moved these cubes? Yeah, we did do a reseed, didn't we? Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Can I just
Yep.
say that I'd use one of my normal pawns instead of the special one for that evolution? I mean, it makes no
Could have
difference,
done.
does it?
Yeah.
Only because I can use that anywhere, can't I? So
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
am
that's
I
true.
putting that on there?
Yep.
Fair point. I mean, the funny move now is to dominate.
Yeah.
But it's quite a jump ahead of where I am. No, I think it's that. Yes, I'd better do this before.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to evolve in that first grass spot.
Okay. So here or here? I guess here.
I guess so, yeah.
So 4 points to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 points to Rick. And which card would you like? Card number 1 or card number 2?
Well, I won't take the give Paul lots of points card. I love the other one.
That's a shame. So eco-diversity.
Yeah.
So you get 1 point for each element on Earth that matches an element type on your animal.
Yes.
So we're looking for gastropods, sponges, and worms, which is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Putting you up to 65.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought I'd better bury that card before you did it again.
Yeah. Right. The next card out is the asteroid, so it shouldn't be the asteroid.
No, it should not be the asteroid.
Because the asteroid should be in the bottom 5 cards, not in the bottom 6. So the card is Mass Exodus, which is an extinction event. And I'm now shuffling the asteroid into these 4 cards. So this dies and this dies.
Okay, so there are 5 cards left in the deck.
There are 5 cards left in the deck, one of which is the asteroid.
Okay.
Any other endangered species on the board? Don't believe so.
Don't see any.
Okay. So I am wanderlusting. I am going to place a land tile. I'm going to place it here, which gets 1 bonus point. I'm then going to put a sun on it. He's going to go here. And no, it's going to go here. And then I'm going to move in with 3 of them. Yeah. Graham, do you want to move in?
No.
Rick?
Yes, please.
How many?
Both of them.
Okay. And then Graham, are you popping up?
Am I popping up for a potential 2 points? Don't think either of you are actually going to score it. So it will have died by the end of the game anyway. There's other lands up the top. So, no, I won't.
Okay. The new tile is land. And that is the last one in that stack. Okay, Rick.
I'm going to go for domination of the green one.
So you're going to dominate algae.
Algae.
You have 1 multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 6. So the algae moves up to 6. And you get the special algae counter. Okay, Graham.
Yes. Evolution Seagrass again.
Evolution Seagrass again, getting you another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rick, another 2.
Yep.
And card number 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Eliminate 1 opposing species on each tile you occupy. Ooh. Right, off we go then. So here,
I need to do that one.
Dies. Here, that dies. Here, that dies. Here, that dies.
Oh,
That dies.
what?
Purple or brown?
Actually, purple there. Yep.
Yeah. What about in the middle?
Brown.
In the ocean?
It better be brown because that affects my position there, doesn't it? It's a point. Yep.
Purple affects your position.
No, it doesn't, because purple beats me on food chain.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Here is purple. Here.
Oh goodness knows.
Well, I'm way ahead of Rick on point, so I would assume me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll kill a purple.
And the same. What about here?
Here, no, here we kill the brown because again it gives
Because
me
it gets you
gives me
points.
position. Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
here is purple. And then no, that's
Hang on, I'm not in that
You're-
space. Yep.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
orange. No,
so that's what you've killed.
Yep.
Look at that.
I'm
Huge
gonna have
amount
no
of
crabs left.
death. Well, it's getting to that point in the game. Right. Okay. So the card is it asteroid? It is. It is asteroid.
Right.
So we get an extinction event and a survival event right now. Is anything endangered?
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
The
anyone's
survival
got.
card
No one
is
has the survival
nobody's
card.
because we've
Yeah.
both got one thing.
I dealt with the survival problem for us, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit late.
And actually,
It
that
might be a
has
bit late,
affected
yeah.
my move because I was going to do something clever, and now I won't be doing something clever. I was going to do tectonics and get some points, and I was going to do all sorts of stuff, but I won't now. I was also considering migrating off the places where I've just been killed, so I won't do that either. In fact, what am I going to do? Are we going to kill somebody?
What does the special space for migration mean?
You can move any number of pieces.
Wow.
So I know I could score event. Yeah, I could score event up there and score tile number 1, which is resolve the top card of the discard pile. Oh, hang on a minute, Graham. There was something else. It's resolve the top card of the discard pile. Oh no, nobody's taken it yet. Sorry.
No,
Resolve the
still
top. Resolve the top card of the discard pile,
Yeah.
which is Predator.
there. Yeah.
Then
so-
resolve and discard the face-up card occupying the lowest numbered slot other than this one,
Yes.
which is Gene Expression. I think I'm going to do... Oh, but then...
You're gonna kill everything.
Well, it's not
More
actually
killing.
that great, to be honest. It isn't that good.
It's fine. I've killed him everywhere I care about.
But it does cycle through the cards, and I am ahead on points. So yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go vent. Space number 4. Score event that I'm on for 1 point plus my 1 point bonus.
Yep.
And then I'm going to choose Cladogenesis.
Yep. Which
So I resolve the top card of the discard pile, which is Predator.
Yep.
So that dies, that dies, that dies. I've done these 3. That dies, that dies, that dies, that dies. That's it. So 5 orange, 2 brown dead.
Yep.
Okay.
That made a mess.
Flip.
Right. Double
How many
Predator.
death I got now. Jeez.
More cubes than come with the game.
The
You have
bread
18
killed.
dead crabs.
Poor crabs.
Now resolve
Eating pressure.
resolve and discard the face-up card occupying the lowest numbered slot, which is this one.
Meant to be
So I have to shuffle the unused trait cards.
Oh, it's this. Oh, for goodness
Yeah.
sake.
Are paused cubes extinct on the kelp forest? Oh, actually these, yes, they are.
Therefore, you wouldn't have taken one either, wouldn't you?
We missed those.
Mm.
Thank you. So they're going back. And should an orange cube go back on?
An orange cube should go back on. What did I kill there? I think I killed a brown there, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you did.
That didn't
You did.
change anything. Yeah.
Right, okay. Thank you very much. Missed that.
Yeah.
Why did I put cubes on there?
Why did they? Oh, it's you speciated there, didn't you?
I speciated there. It was my mistake. I shouldn't have speciated there. Right, okay. I'm drawing 3 cards. And I'm going to pick one of them. Well, I got that one that your migration actions are +1. You can migrate, okay. Or prey switching. Whenever one or more opposing species are placed in their gene pool. Whenever one or more opposing species are placed from their gene pool onto a tile you occupy, gain a point. Well, that seems quite good. Or my migration actions are +1 and I can migrate 2 spaces.
Yeah, I should have gone for that rather than carnivore, shouldn't I?
That
Prey
also
switching.
seems good.
Oh,
I'm going with seasonal migrants. We are no longer solitary. We have a friend. That is the card that I've got. Right. These 2 are sliding down, which means we're going to get 2 more cards coming out. We have Extremophiles. When this card enters play, score each vent tile.
Hey!
You get a point. I get a point.
Oh,
Except I no longer get 2 points because I'm no longer solitary. And next is Endosymbionts. When this card enters play, remove all sponge elements from the action display. There was 1.
No, autotrophs.
Hmm?
Autotrophs. There's a sponge there as
Oh,
well.
yes, there's one there. Yep. Okay, right, we're done. 2 cards left in the deck. Phew, what a turn.
We've certainly made a mess of the board over the
We
last
have.
turn.
It's just vast unoccupied spaces now, apart from
that
place that
contested
got
desert.
scored
Yeah.
loads of times.
Well,
Right.
what have I got left to do? I mean, everything's dead, Dave.
So you've got 3 special action pawns, but you're right, you don't have that much on the board.
I'm going to Wanderlust with one of them.
With the special.
Yeah,
You want to use the special Wanderlust space?
get us another go, don't it?
The
Yeah.
to go.
I'm getting a
Okay.
C mount
Yeah, where's it going to go?
next to one of the other C mounts.
Here.
Yep, that one.
Gets you 3 points. Would you like to place
An
algae
algae.
or worms on it? Algae? Whereabouts?
Algae. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you can move in there from... Well, Graham
Yeah.
gets to move in there first.
Oh, is that the seamount? That's the
Yeah.
last seamount.
New tile is a coral reef.
I don't live in there, do I?
No.
Is that likely to change before the end of the game? No, I won't go in there.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
How many?
1.
Okay.
And then I'll materialise in there.
Ooh.
Wahaha.
Okay.
Secret square.
Tile is coral reef. And you're done.
Mhm.
Yep. Right, Graham.
Well, I'm scoring my event for a point.
You're scoring your vent.
Now,
You
I
get a
don't know which
point.
card to take, though, so 1
You
second.
can get any of the cards you want.
Yes. Asteroid.
Yeah. An asteroid on that sand plane.
That's what I'm staring at. That is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just drawing the eye because there's so many cubes on it.
It is. It is.
I don't know how much it does for me, but it's more about not asteroiding my position.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, asteroid.
Okay, so the game is going to end after the next reseed event.
Yes.
And you're going to asteroid here.
Yes,
Wow.
I am.
So all of those get eliminated.
Wow, so many crab deaths.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
And
one
you
for
also
each
eliminate one
adjacent.
species on each adjacent tile. So here is purple. Here.
I got another turn.
You did.
You did. Okay.
Well, you can't do that because you're not on
Yeah.
hydrothermal vent. So I assume this isn't going to affect anything.
Yeah. So what would you like to do instead?
Move all my people out of the way. Yeah, you see, that's cheating.
Sort of, unless you were
Slightly.
able to predict that he was going to take it.
I could do. Well, I was. Yeah.
I mean, I knew he was going to take it because it was there. It was a scoring card, and that was such a prime opportunity.
Yeah, moving things away would have been the.
I'm happy for you to do that based on we forgot your bonus move.
Yeah. It was 6 brown and 5 purple on
Got
there.
it here. Yeah.
I've
okay,
used
you
my
still got it.
special one on the obviously on the special space of migration.
Okay.
Yeah,
So basically,
okay.
you can move all of your pieces up to one space. Now, of course, if
No,
they're
I might
not
not
there,
do
All those ones in the middle are going to die
he
anyway.
might choose a different
Yeah.
space.
Absolutely, I might.
So I'll put
Oh,
them
yeah,
back
true.
for now.
Yeah.
Yes. I might even not pick asteroid now.
Let's
Yeah.
undo that.
Yep.
And let's lose your point, and let's take that off. And there you
Yep.
go. We've undone.
I'm done.
Oh, except didn't I take one off? No.
No, you've put that back.
I'll put that back. Right.
Yeah. You've already put that back.
Okay. So Rick, everything can move.
Okay. Move one from the sand plain to the coral reef.
One from the sand plain to coral reef. Yep.
One from the sand plain to the kelp forest.
Which one?
Top one.
Yep.
One from the sand plain to the other kelp forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it, I think.
So you can chain your moves. Each piece can only move once. So like if you wanted to move up into here, you could move that one to there and then another one to there. For example, I'm just thinking of points at the end of the game.
Oh, spreading out the land a bit.
Yeah,
okay,
'cause
I
a piece
thought I
here
was
is
meant to
gonna
move
get
them
4
one
points.
space, but then I guess, yeah, you're right. If I move one up, then one up.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, that could move to there, and then that could move to there.
Yeah. Unless I don't get asteroids and they'll get splattered. But anyway.
These things happen.
If they do, it's a dangerous land. Right, they go done.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So-
You've left 3 in there to still tempt me into doing it
Yeah.
there rather than everywhere else. Yeah. Do I still do it? Okay. I'm definitely still scoring that vent, so I'll have my
Yep.
point. Because the car, there's mostly I don't want. There's a couple of really nasty spaces for me. If one of you asteroids, I probably don't want it happening. So we will asteroid.
Okay.
We will trigger the end of the game.
Eric's in the chat. Hi, Eric. Thank you for joining in. Says he's not caught a live stream for a while, so good to see you. We're nearing the end of this one. Right. Where is getting asteroided?
I could do that top kelp forest. It doesn't remove many, but it does clear out the land. Is that really necessary, though? No, it's probably not. No, come on, we'll do the sand plane. We'll stick with the original plan. I think it still is, yeah. I think it still is.
This one's going here, purple or brown?
Purple.
Okay. Here?
Purple. Because it gives me first place, doesn't it? Yeah.
Here? Brown?
Yeah.
And here?
I
guess purple again.
I guess purple, just on the basis you got the most points. It's not,
wow.
It's hard to call that one.
Okay, right. Cards slide down. We get an ultimate card is an extinction event, terrestrial. Anything endangered? Hopefully not now. I think we lost all of the endangered ones.
The card, I'm looking through the discard pile on the deck. Terrestrial. Okay.
Okay. My go. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces on the board. What I was going to do, I don't think I am going to do it now.
The card hasn't come out. Did you say there's one card left in the deck?
There is one card left in the deck.
It might be the card that gets you pieces back from the...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. Yeah, the problem is I've got nothing left in my gene pool. So I can't even like speciate or anything like that. So I think I'm just going to retrieve. Done. Rick. Yeah, that's really the end game scoring for you, Graham, is going to be huge.
I hope so.
Huge.
Yeah, all my crabs died.
Well, I think I might have more dead than you now.
It's definitely a very purple pile over there.
I have 25, 25 dead reptiles. And you have 22 dead crabs. Graham has only lost 9 species of cephalopods.
Okay, so if I use my special token and do the competition any space.
Yeah, you can kill 2 different pieces on 2 different tiles. So one
They
piece
are-
on 2 different tiles.
No, they can actually be the same tile.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
basically a
Any
piece
and
on any
any.
tile and a piece on any tile, which is different to the others because like
Yes.
the 3 kelp, it has to be all the same kelp
All the same.
space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
The
basically
Sorry,
still
Cal.
anywhere on the board.
the orange on the land
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it
with my crab,
Nom.
and the orange on the seamount with my crab.
Nom.
Yeah.
Right. Over to you, Graham.
Okay, so
Oh, hang on. Orange has an endangered species, the seamount tile with the algae.
Oh yeah, the one I just took off.
oh yes.
Okay.
You
So
don't
that's
do
actually
that
not that's actually not there.
We'll take that off then. Get rid of the orange
Yeah.
on the kelp forest.
That's gone as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, chat.
Yeah, that was my speculative.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I'd forgotten
speculative
you'd done that.
secret piece. Yes.
Secret squirrel. Squid.
Right.
Yes.
So, Graham, are you special piecing or dominating?
I
Or
don't have any
retrieving?
special pieces. I think
I've got you a sponge piece. Do you not have a sponge piece?
I thought it had been stolen.
No, you stole it from me, I think.
Oh, I'm getting confused.
Yeah,
I took a different one, didn't I? The
You took the
snails.
guess. Yes.
you took the
yeah, I did.
gastropods.
Yes, it's a good point. Good point. Hmm. So the problem is, oh, Brown's got tons of special pawns, doesn't he?
3.
Yeah, but they're already out.
Yeah, they are already on the board.
Ah, okay. So the game got so exciting that I've been forgetting to put pieces out on my copy of the board.
Right.
I've been doing all the rest of the actions. It's just the pawns. So I'm looking at them. I look at them here, and it's like, oh, Brown's got tons of the actions left, but really, he hasn't. He has 1 left,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has to retrieve.
Yes.
I have 1 left and a special, and then I have to retrieve.
Yeah. So we've got a couple more turns left, and that's it.
So if I retrieve now, I risk the game almost immediately ending.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which might work out in your favour based... Oh, no, maybe not now. Whereas Rick's sitting pretty on 35 points just from that.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I've got a couple of options.
Tricky.
Couple of options.
It's been really interesting that none of us have gone plankton at
Yeah,
all.
not at all.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was ever quite in the right places.
No.
And I wiped
And
one off
it
the board
didn't-
right at the start of the game.
Yeah, and it didn't
I-
come out right up there either.
I got
Yeah.
excited about worms to start with and then gave up on that idea.
Yeah.
I think we are going to do the special speciate.
Since you have all of these cubes.
Yes, and we'll speciate around that sun that I've just been wiped off around.
This one?
Yeah, that one there.
Ooh.
There's 1 on the land, another 1
Yeah.
on the land, and 3 on the sand plane.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I've got 1 cube left now, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Tectonics for me. I'm going to put this... I had a plan. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to use the new rule to put a cube on it. I get 3 points.
And I'll use my special power to put my last cube on it.
Yeah. So we still share... Oh no, you now have the survival card.
I do.
Rats. That didn't work. Okay, Rick.
Retrieve.
Right, okay. So as soon as I
retrieve.
retrieve, the game's over.
Yeah.
And I don't have many options other than to retrieve.
Domination?
Domination. Well, I could dominate. I could dominate the gastropods, or I could end the game. I'll stare at that. Dominating the gastropods is... so I've got 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 places I'm around.
6. So that's
6.
12.
So it's a it's a 12-point move.
The 12-point move, 17 points in relation to Rick.
Yeah.
But it's a 12-point move.
It's a 12-point move, but it gives you both another turn.
Yes, but am I going to get 12 points with another turn?
Don't know.
When I have no cubes left.
Well, you'll probably score a land, which is 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
And a card.
Which is gain 1 point for each tile you occupy that contains a gastropod. For me would be 2.
Yes. Or you score a vent. And I'm still scared of that Mass Exodus card.
Yeah. Well, what could I do with that Mass Exodus? Select a tile, move all species there onto one or more tiles. All I'd do is just move a couple of things off.
What's the scores looking like? Okay, 12 points. No, I think it is probably better I end the game now.
Okay.
So
Do you retrieve?
I will retrieve, which immediately ends the game.
Which immediately ends the game. So we don't do the reseed.
I've done a competition of 9, took those people off those lands.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I didn't even spot that. I basically worked out there were all sorts of things that could go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But I hadn't worked out specifically what it was. That was the right move. Good.
We do an extinction. So that's up to the chat. The chat is there to check our extinctions, make sure we've not missed any. I'm just checking mine.
Yeah, I'm checking mine now.
Oh, wait a minute. Oops.
That was a silly move.
That was a silly move. That was a really silly move.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got 3 points from it. Actually, no, it wasn't, because if I'd put it here.
Yeah, you should have put it the other side.
Well, if I had done, I'd have got the same points, but I would have lost 8 points from the land.
Yeah,
and
true.
I would have only scored 1.
True. You've given me 3 points, 4 points instead of 8. You've knocked me out 4 points.
And I've knocked that. Yeah. So I think it was the right move. So I think I'm all right. I don't think I have an endangered species. Everything I have on the board can either survive off sponges or sun, and that's me checked. So
yeah, I've just checked mine. They look good.
Survival event, you get 3 points.
Yep.
And now we score every tile on the board.
Yep.
And then we score these. So going down from in columns, 4 points for orange.
This is the bit where I get to sit down.
Orange. Yeah. 5 points for brown. 5 points for orange. Oh, he's catching up. 5 points for purple. 96 to 101. Where are we? We're here. Right, back to here. 1 point for orange. Plus another 3. So I'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 points for brown. And another 9 points for orange there. That said something. Could have used sun special and play. Yeah. 1 point for me. Right, so this is 8 for orange and 4 for brown. He's overtaken me. 4 for brown. And then another 8. And another 4 for brown. Here is 6 for orange, 3 for brown, and 2 for purple. So 6 for orange, 3 for brown, 2 for purple. Here is 2 for purple, 1 for brown. Here is 8 for purple.
I think you're going to get this because your special things.
14.
Your bonus cylinders.
3, 2, 3. I'm not sure. 7 for brown, 4 for purple. It's going to be close. 7 for brown, 4 for purple. And then here, 8. Yes.
Yeah, this is yours because you got 14 from that sun token.
And 4 for brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. So special tokens. Yeah, I got 14 for my sun token.
Yeah, boom.
Oh, you've only got the sponges. In the
I've
end.
only got the sponges,
Right,
which is 8.
okay. Sponges
Yeah.
is 8. And Rick, you have
Loads of low cost things.
so a 6, a 5, and a 3. So 11, you get 14. 14 onto 95 is
I'm over 100 though.
109.
Gets you at the 100. That's the important bit.
There you go.
Yeah. Over 100, that's what I was looking
Oof.
for.
So
Oh,
final
well done.
scores, 140, 130, 109.
We stopped your survival one card too
Yeah.
too
10
late.
points there.
Yeah. And the last card wasn't a survival card. So yeah, I was getting a little concerned when those survival cards were not coming out, because that was a kind of part of the game which I didn't really touch last time, and I thought, I'm going to try it. The danger is, by putting the Tectonics action and doing one in the middle, you actually then remove the tile here. So you end up screwing yourself over by doing that. But that was kind of what I was planning for at some point. Anyway, it didn't work out. But yeah, no, it was interesting. It was very interesting. It was quite long. We started off going at a good pace.
3 hours.
But then it's coming up for 3 hours. So yeah.
So
No, I'd definitely play this again. I still prefer the original Dominant Species, but this one definitely has other stuff going on. It's like I kind of want this part of this game, but with the less volatile nature of the cards.
So I've been chatting to David Terzi about this. And he has a theory. And I'm not sure whether I agree with him or not, but this game does not disprove it.
Okay.
Which is that the food chain advantage is too powerful.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. That's exactly what I was about to say. The one thing I don't like about this is
because
the food chain.
in the original, it's sort of mitigated by the special powers tend to be stronger down the bottom of the turn order, and the initiative order tends to matter more.
Yes.
Because of the strict cycle of the turn sequence.
Yeah. But in this, the animals don't have any inbuilt powers.
They don't.
So food chain is just an advantage here.
Yes.
The only
disadvantage is Wanderlust.
You might get one less turn.
You might get one less turn, and you don't have the initiative in Wanderlust.
Yes.
Still though, the amount of ties that you end up losing.
Yeah, purple won today. Purple won last week as well.
True. Yeah.
Now, 2 games isn't enough to prove that one way or the
It
other.
isn't.
But
Well,
it's worth a thought.
Yes, and if anybody is watching this video and feels the same way, please leave me a comment in the chat to let me know if you think the reptiles do have a bit of an advantage.
It does make you feel a bit sad when you're at the bottom of the food chain.
You're always losing out on tie breaks here.
Yeah. I ate a lot of crabs mid game.
You did, yeah. There's a huge amount of dead cubes here. But anyway, thank you very much to you two for joining me. Thoroughly enjoyable game, and I'm glad we played it. I mean, we almost were getting the rules wrong until it was pointed out that we forgot that whenever you place a vent, you get a cube on it, which can come from your eliminated pile. But other than that, I think we played with the correct rules tonight. And thank you very much to the chat for spotting the endangered species a couple of times that we missed.
How to play it came back to me.
Yeah.
After about 10 minutes of playing.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, I will say good night to you two. Thank you very much for joining me.
Good night.
Good night.
There we go. And yeah, thank you to everybody who has been watching live. It's been good to have you here in the chat. Thank you for keeping us company. Hello to everybody who's watching this not live. I didn't mention at the start, but this video and a lot of the other content that I make is only made possible through the support of my Patreon campaign. So if you enjoy the content that I make and you want to help support the channel, become part of the Gaming Rules community, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the bottom right, patreon.com/Gaming Rules. Yeah, that's it. I will be back next week with some more playthroughs. Yeah, I won't announce them just yet, but keep an eye on social media on Monday and I will be announcing what I've got planned for next week. I'll give you a sneak preview. Middle-earth card game from 1995. Florence, the new game from Braincrack Games, and Cloudspire on Friday. That's 3 of the things that I'm going to be doing next week, but there might be some more. Other than that, I'll say goodnight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.